Research shows that if students are engaged at a very low level thinking, for example, just listening to a professor lecture, they learn and retain very little. But if students can explain concepts to each other, the level of understanding will be much deeper and more permanent. I considered my style of teaching interactive and participatory, but before today, I had no idea how much I was limited by traditional classroom furniture. In a traditional classroom setting with traditional furniture, even though my intent is to be interactive and participatory, I'm somewhat limited. With Verb, I was able to move around and get close to students.
We're all at that point where we're paying to be here, and it's really important for us to, engage in what we're learning. We don't want to just go through the steps, we want to be like a part of it.
One of the difficult things is to get up and lecture after an hour. Students have absorbed as much as they want to absorb, and you can see them drifting off. So the interaction keeps them alert. I didn't notice anybody sitting there daydreaming. They were working as a group, they were trying to participate, and as a result, I think that it was a very successful class.
I definitely like the fact that you're using the whiteboard instead, especially if a teacher asks you to participate.
It made it a lot easier to just go up there and present, and it was nice because then all my thoughts were already up there. So when I was up there presenting, it was, from the public speaking standpoint, I was more confident.
Everything's conveniently placed where, like, hey, you have a little dispenser where you have your pen, you have your whiteboard, you can put it on the side, the chairs, you can just, put the bag here.
We actually moved from rows to pods to a U-shaped semicircle for discussion. When I taught today, I had no problem converting instantaneously from having me be the center of the class, or from having another student being the center of the class, or from engaging in whole class discussion. It was no problem at all. It was very easily done, and you can do it in a second.
Any way we can make students successful, that's our objective. And this is important because I think this makes them want to be successful. And that's an important factor. It's not just us helping them, but it changed their attitude that now they wanted to be successful. They wanted to get up and give those presentations. They were happy to.
Verb means flexibility.
Warm. I felt like the environment felt warmer.
Innovative. A lot of students were saying this is the first time we weren't staring at the clock.
Verb is fun. Verb is fun.